the situation here. Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
The ball carrier.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
At the 3-yard line.
And it'll be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They'll throw again from their own end zone. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. And he is out up around the 15-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. A full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Now here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And I think the ball's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
All the practice, all the training, all the meetings. In this situation, I know exactly what quarterbacks are taught. Take care of the football. That's job one, paramount. Because you cough it up here, you might be giving up 6 points real easy.
Tip of the cap to the defense, though, forcing the fumble. Smith catches left side. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 14-yard line.
From the gun, Hill. This will be caught about the 6. And the Saints are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And even 50 receiving yards for him now in this first quarter alone, and also a first down. Operating from the gun, Hill. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Saints have cut it back within a score.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the gun, Hill. Flush to his right. And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5.
Saints 8. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here comes Edwards-Helaire on the toss right. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL and Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
The pass is taken in by Hill, and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up. Mahomes going to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And going deep for Hill. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now on fourth down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. On first down, it's Hill. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 37, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
37-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
On second and 11 now. Mahomes, Kelsey, the intended receiver there, and it's third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. He gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
21 yards.
First and 10, and they've got three tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Mahomes. Caught Kelsey, left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
First down.
They show run with three tight ends here on first down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
On first down, Hill. And now here's another interception. Picked off by tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Mahomes now to throw. They're going deep for Hill. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
The Saints take
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Now Hill. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Hill. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to... And how about this, a fake? And this is caught, but he will not make the 1st down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. Give him 6 on the play, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They'll wind up losing about a dozen on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and forever. Throwing now is Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra hut, that extra emphasis on it, got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pick.
Touchdown! The New Orleans Saints put 6 up on the board.